Hello and welcome back to my channel. Well, you may look at all this chaos in my garage and say that I have not nearly decluttered my house, but trust me, I'm nearly there. Always been a journey. Hello if you're new to my channel and hello to my current subscribers, but my name is Zoe and I am selling everything I own, including all my belongings, to go travelling. And well, it's been over a year of decluttering and I am actually nearly there. So I did have in this garage here about 20 boxes that I was going to put into storage. And I'm not paying storage fees, I'm just not paying them because it's too expensive. So I managed to persuade my son to put, well, he said I can have 2 cases in his attic. So I had to undo all my boxes and go through them all and reduce everything. And I've had to say it's 3 cases, 2 bags and my Mexican hat. Well, look, let me see if I can show you. This is what I've reduced it down to. 3 cases, 2 bags and my Mexican hat on the top. And that is going in his attic and everything else is going. So I have a few things that I've got to sell here. Still got to get rid of my paramotor. A few things here to sell. These boxes up here are things that my son is actually having. Oh yeah, this has got to go in his attic. It's my broomstick, my sword and my blowpipe, and because I can't really sell them on Marketplace. There's a box of toys down there that were my granddaughter's, but they've told me to give them to charity. This is stuff for my mother. This is empty boxes. This is stuff to go. Step ladder my son's having. Then this garage, and there's still some stuff here for charity to sort out. But that's it. That's everything. Everything I own is currently in the garage. And it's currently in the garage because, I bet I look really dark in here, don't I? My lighting's terrible in here. We had the photos done yesterday, so I had to move everything into the garage. Let's go somewhere light, shall we? So it looks a bit chaotic, but I am taking everything to my son's house this week, and then the garage will be more or less empty, and the rest is charity or wait for people to collect off Marketplace, and that'll be it. So there's no pictures left on the walls. They've all gone. Look, all gone. No pictures on any wall. Now, obviously, because even in my conservatory, I've had to take them all down. No, I had to take them all down because, obviously, if my son was only going to let me have 2 suitcases, and kindly agreed to make it a few more, I couldn't fit all the framed pictures in there, and I had all my lovely big pictures up. So I had to take them all out of the frames, and what I did was I rolled them together and with tissue paper and put them in the suitcases. And then somebody brought all the frames off me, job lot. So I went to an artist actually because he was always looking for frames, and lucky we found each other on Facebook Marketplace, and he just came and took the lot. So that got rid of everything. There's nothing left in the house. There's my sofa here in the conservatory, which I'll sell. I've got a sofa in the front room, which is not particularly good, so I'll just give it away. And same with the dining table. I've got a shelf, a couple of cabinets, 1 TV, and an inflatable bed and a bed. So that's it. That's all I have. A couple of cabinets left. Oh, all my clothes have gone. Oh, the few that are left we'll just give to charity. Most of my shoes have gone. Everything. It's really weird just to have nothing left. It's been a long old journey to get here, and I never thought when I started this that from everything I had in my house, being a complete hoarder with stuff everywhere, the walls covered with pictures and photos, furniture everywhere with all sorts of, I would ever be that person that could get myself down to 3 suitcases and 2 holdalls and a Mexican hat. Gosh, I never ever thought I would be that person. Anyway, and the other thing is, if they're in suitcases and they're not particularly heavy, if I end up living abroad, I can get them to me easier than paying to have everything shipped to me. So anyway, I'm very grateful to my son for letting me have my real prized possessions in there. And one bag's just full of photos. And the house. So now that it's completely bare, we had the photos taken yesterday, and hence that's why you see boxes at my wall where I'm doing my knitting in there. Odd bits of furniture I didn't want on show. The hoovers, everything out the way. And of course, we have had glorious weather here, and then the one day we're having the photos, it's windy and dark, and it's got to come back in a few days when the wind dies down to do the drone shots. But now, when I had my other estate agents last year, and if you're new to this channel, I did have 2 estate agents last year, and both were terrible, and I got rid of them, and I've got a new one. When they came, they spent 5-10 minutes doing photos, if that. This time, they were here for over 2 hours. Oh my days, what they're doing. They even took pictures and videos of the downstairs toilet. And I was like, none of the others ever did this. They were so thorough. They took pictures of everything. And this was a professional photographer he brought. Now, I did pay a little bit towards him. I shared the cost with the estate agent. And to be honest, you know what? I don't mind, because the amount of time they spent here trying to get the perfect shots, and now they're going away to edit them and put the videos together. I mean, they did hundreds of photos of the house, and they did them in different stances and different shades, and I don't understand it all, but they did all of that so that they could, get the best pictures. They then did a video for Rightmove. They then did a video for their social media. They then did another video for with the estate agent touring around the house and talking about it. I mean, they just did such a thorough job. I cannot imagine that these pictures are going to be bad. And I've seen the quality of this man's work on the agent's other properties, and it's really, really good. Anyway, it's going to take them a week to get everything pulled together, and then they've got to add in the drone shots. So then we will have all of that ready and be ready to go back on the market again to this very echoey, quiet house. Now, I know when we're walking around that some of you are still going to say, oh, you should paint your walls white and everything. Now, I have followed what my estate agent told me to do this time. It was very much of like, don't worry about the wallpapers and things, because that's my job to talk them around the fact it is just wallpaper. Let's concentrate on making the whole place look lighter. So we got the white rugs down and we put the white curtains up, which was a great tip from one of you guys. And there's like a runner in the kitchen, and everything is clear and there is nothing on the walls, and the beds are there, and just neat and tidy and just showing the space. The garden's been cleared and everything. So I know that people said there's a lot more you can do, but also you've got to imagine that when people are buying a house, they're going to put their own stamp on it anyway, and that's fine. I'm quite happy with how far we've got. I mean, I'm not happy living here. It's like living in an empty shell. My granddaughters came round and they went, oh, Grandma, what's happened to your beautiful house? It's so dull. Yes, it is. Anyway, it's what you've got to do, isn't it? They put the sign up out the front, even though it's not gone officially on the market yet. I got woken up, bang on my door. I was knocking on my door at this time of the morning. And he's put the sign smack bang in the middle of my driveway. But it's in a much better position than the other agents put it in. And somebody has already made an inquiry and booked a viewing. And so they've been pushed along. So the plan is get all the marketing material ready, get it all approved, get all the videos ready. He's already putting some feelers out now anyhow. Then it will go live the week of the 28th of April, and there's an open day on the 10th of May. And this person that's already expressed interest just by seeing the sign is coming a couple of days before then because he's away that weekend. And he was happy with that, you know, and there's no point in him seeing it now because we're trying to push everyone to be at the same time, and we want to see who offers, get the best offer. And by the best offer, I don't necessarily mean the best price, I mean the best buyer, the one that might actually proceed this time. Anyway, I'm waffling on a bit. But that's, yeah, it's happening. Now, we have taken a little bit longer this time. We're taking our time, making sure everything is perfect. Giving this house the best shot of getting sold to a good buyer. So, yeah, so far I've been quite happy with this estate agent. He's done what he's said he's going to do. So far he got, you know, he's got professional people around him, and he's doing exactly what we talked about in the strategy. He's not trying to undermine me. He's not trying to change what we've agreed or anything. So at the moment, I'm very happy with him. Oh my God, I never thought I'd find an estate agent that I didn't want to rip his throat out already. No, it's early days. But yeah, so far it's good. So I feel quite good about it all. So once I've taken all the stuff to my son, so my stuff and as much as I can get in the car, that he's going to have, that will make so much empty space in the garage. Then I can probably get like the toys that are out, get up to the charity shop. And I really will have nothing left then, and it will be, you know, we'll be in a very good position to go as soon as we find a buyer and I'm ready to leave. Anyway, I will update you when the open house happens, and to see what happens in the meantime and see whether we get any offers. Yeah, it's exciting times. Anyway, thank you all for your support, and I'll catch up with you all soon. Take care. Bye.